They said that there'd be 5 chapters, but can you ever be sure? Stay tuned.
Before I start the video, I want to let you know I'm having a shoutout competition where I will give your channel a full shoutout in the video. All you need to do is be subscribed, make sure you have your bell notifications on, and make sure that you also leave a like on the video and drop down a comment basically saying, hey, I want to get a shoutout, and I will be checking out all of your channels down below, and I will be giving one of them a shoutout in the next video.
With that being said, I'm going to be announcing the winner from the last competition of yesterday's video later on today. If you did not win, just enter in today because you might be winning tomorrow, and if you don't win tomorrow, just enter in again. I'm trying to give back to you guys, giving you guys shoutouts because I know in the beginning shoutouts would be really helpful for me when I was growing. So best of luck to you, and don't forget to enter. Also, yesterday's video did so well with the likes, at least. If we could hit 30 likes in today's video, yesterday's goal was 25, and we hit 30 likes in the first 3 hours, which is incredible. If we could hit 30 likes in today's video, that would be absolutely insane. And also, you need to drop a like to be entered in, so drop a like for 1 to get us to the goal, and 2 to be entered into the competition. Now onto the point of this video. Bendy and the Ink Machine, Chapter 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know all those. In the load screen, you know that there's going to be 5 chapters. But what about the 6th chapter? This video is going to be talking about what is after Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 5. Because I know as a content creator, I'm a little bit concerned for what's going to be after Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 5. Because I know it's coming, obviously, unless something happens to the Meatly and the game ends. I know that the game is going to end at Chapter 5 from what we know, which is a bit concerning if your main source of views and subscribers and everyone cares about you only because of Bendy and the Ink Machine, which for the most part is my channel. So when that goes, myself and a lot of other Bendy channels will either have to adapt or die. I'm personally trying to adapt a little bit, bringing in different content, but I'm also trying to stick with Bendy because I know that a lot of you are here just for Bendy. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what is going to be beyond Bendy. So here's one thing that I heard from someone, that the game that we're playing, Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1, 2, 3, these are just subcategories of the first Bendy and the Ink Machine game. What I mean by that is, like, Bendy and the Ink Machine, the first game, has 5 chapters to it. Well, the second game of Bendy and the Ink Machine would have, I don't know, 5, 3 more chapters to it. Meaning that when the 5th chapter comes out, it actually just completes the first game, which should be pretty interesting. I think that it would be hard because of the spacing between chapters. I'm afraid that the Meatly would be kind of tired out and kind of done with Bendy, and I'm afraid the community, as much as they'd be like, hooray, another Bendy game, at the same time, as the chapters went on, the hype for the game would just kind of decrease. And I think the Meatly wants to end with like a bang, because that bang will help carry on to other games that the Meatly would create. Because if you don't know, the Meatly is the creator of Bendy and the Ink Machine, but also the Meatly makes other games. And the Bendy and the Ink Machine will definitely help drive revenue and people to these other games, so he wants to make sure that he ends Bendy on a good note. One thing that kind of doesn't look good for more chapters after Chapter 5 is the way that the storyline is coming together. Chapter 3 really seems to be the midpoint or the peak, and it really seems that it's only going down from there, and I feel like Chapter 5 will be conclusive and not need another chapter. But it'd also be interesting to maybe revisit the Ink Studio or something like that. If for some, I think in the end of Chapter 5, you leave the Ink Studio, you're done with it, and it'd be interesting if like there's another spin-off Bendy game that they created or something, where you actually go back to the Ink Machine, visiting one final time. I do not believe that after Bendy and the Ink Machine Game 1, including all those 5 chapters, I personally do not believe that we'll have another set of 5 chapters. I think the game would be too watered down, too stretched out, and I don't think that's what the Meatly wants for this game. Speaking of spin-off games, I think the Meatly will probably, when 5 chapters comes out, if they don't make another subset of games, I'm pretty sure they're going to make little Bendy spin-off games, either that be smaller games that have Bendy featured in it, and they're non-canonical to the storyline of Bendy and the Ink Machine. They might also they might release updates for the chapters that have already been released. They might maybe even like let mods be a thing, maybe multiplayer. Multiplayer would actually be a really cool addition. So go tweet them immediately now and be like, when you're done with all 5 chapters of Bending the Machine, make a Bending the Machine multiplayer, because I would play that on this channel, and I'd play with you guys. I made a video a little while back talking about my predictions for Bending the Machine multiplayer, but I talked about that as well as other things for Chapter 3. I put it in a Chapter 3 video, but I might also save it for another video that will be coming out later, because I think going in depth in a Bending the Machine multiplayer game would be pretty cool if you ask me. Like, honestly, I think being able to play with different people, playing Bending the Machine, I think it would be kind of a hard game to play multiplayer. But I also think it would be a game that would fit it really well, if you understand what I mean. It just seems like the gameplay mechanics, it's not really just a single-person game. I think 2 people could play it. I think maybe a split screen, maybe 2-screen multiplayer. I don't know. It would also be interesting to see if after the 5 chapters released, if Bending the Machine came out on different consoles, such as Xbox and other games like that. It might be coming out in like Chapter 4 and Chapter 5. They might be starting to plan that already, but it'd be interesting after the 5 chapters that they decided to kind of put something together and make a, like, once they've consolidated all the games for the regular consoles, make it for more of the exotic consoles that other people haven't. Also, a mobile Bending the Machine would be so cool, and I would love it. That would be probably, I would say for them, that'd be a nice priority. Maybe even get some of the Chapter 4, Chapter 5 is mobile. I know it's much, much harder, and it's just adding to the time, but I think a lot of people would appreciate a mobile Bending the Machine. Make sure to drop a like if you would also appreciate a mobile Bendy and the Ink Machine, because I know one thing's for sure, I would 100% want to see a mobile Bendy the Ink Machine. iOS and Android, especially iOS, because I have an iPhone. I hate when they only come out for Android. I'm like, no, I don't have an iPhone. No. Thank you so much for watching that portion of the video. And now for the shout out portion of the video. If you yourself want to get a shout out in the next episode, and all you have to do right now, if you haven't already did it, make sure to drop a like on the video, make sure you're subscribed, make sure to have your bell notifications on, make sure to comment down below, hey, Pug, Senpai, whatever you want to say. I want to get a shout out in the next video, and all you have to do is comment that, and you may or may not win the next video. And if for some reason, if you're watching this, you're like, hey, I commented on the other one, and I didn't win, comment down again. You have a good chance of winning tomorrow. If you don't win, just make sure to comment again, because I'm checking comments. If you have won in the past, comment again, because I do it almost randomly. So there's a chance that if you've won once, you can win again, and a double shout out would probably actually be more helpful than a single shout out. As well, there's actually 2 winners today, because I said in the other video, if I hit the like goal, which was 25 likes, I would do 2 winners instead of 1, and we hit that like goal in the first 2 hours, which is incredible. If in this video we hit 30 likes, I will also do the same thing which I'm doing today, which is giving 2 winners instead of 1. So make sure to drop a like on the video if you want a much bigger chance of being shouted out in the next video. So the first shout out is to a channel called Angel Medal, ANGEL-MEDEL. Angel and I have actually had a past before, so I'm very happy to give him a shout out. He was actually the first person and only person to give me a donation on Super Chat, and he has a really, really cool channel. He's trying to hit 100 subs. I don't think he's hit that yet, but that was kind of our goal together. So make sure to drop Angel Medal a sub. Angel Medal will probably drop a comment on this video, so if you want to go find his channel, I will make sure that his comment makes his way to the top, and make sure to go drop Angel Medal a good old subscription. And the second winner today, because we have a bonus winner because we hit the like goal, and if we hit the like goal today of 30, I will also have a bonus winner tomorrow. The winner for today is Aiden Hence Stop Motion and More. If you're an old school Pug Network fan, or I don't know what to call you guys, tell me what I should call you guys. If you're an old school Pug Network, I'm just going to say that for now. It's not a thing. I just saw someone comment that. If you're an old school Pug Network fan, you probably know Aiden, because Aiden Hen Stop Motion and I, he's been watching me for a while, and he comments on almost all my videos. So I saw him asking for a shout out, and I was like, you know what? I would normally do this randomly, but I feel like giving him something today. It will be your turn tomorrow, but it's Aiden's turn today. Make sure to go sub to Aiden Hen Stop Motion and More. Aiden does the occasional stop motion video, which I definitely appreciate, because if you don't know, I used to make stop motion animations, and they are tough. They take a lot of time to make, and they get really, really low views. So make sure to go support that guy. Drop him a nice old sub. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. If you are new here and you did subscribe, make sure to tell me so I can comment down below like a paragraph saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you do want to get a shout out in tomorrow's video or it will be entered too, make sure that you know the drill. You know the drill. I've said it so many times. Says thank you guys so much for watching me. I know my content is changing up a little bit. I'm still trying to make Bendy videos, but I'm also trying to make a variety because, as you know, the Bendy community is changing and it's kind of pushing out the smaller creators. It's just how YouTube works. So I hope you understand, and just thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.